Now here's what I'm gonna do. Because I have to wait for a room full of people. I'm gonna wait that 5 minutes. I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna sit here and drink my beer. Then I'm gonna tell you a story about what happens when I open my mouth and I say things that are true, and people get offended. They get offended by my truth. And in fact, it ain't even my truth. It was just I was just joking with someone, and I had people pissed. And I'm gonna tell you, this is what happens. This is what happens when you play with the 808s, when you play with bass drums, when you play with real Zen moves. This is what happens. I'm gonna tell you what just happened at this place I was at, and why I'm in this bar right now. I wanted to go home, and I had a conversation with somebody that turned out spoiled. I spoilt it. I don't know if it's spoiled with an ED or spoiled with a T, but I know what I said was it wasn't rude, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna wait till people come in this room so they can hear it. Because it's the most perfect example of everything that I deal with every single fucking day with stupid people, dumb fucking people. They're dum-dums. As soon as I tell you the story, if there's anybody that says that I was in the wrong here, don't ever watch my channel again. That's what I'll say very, very clearly. If you think when I tell you this story that I'm in the wrong, don't ever come here again. But because what I said was so insignificant. It was just silly. So we're gonna wait till 5 minutes. And so whoever's in here now, when you hear what I finally have to say, you're gonna realize real talk and what it sounds like. This is why motherfuckers can't live in the hood or the realms of the gods. You're not understanding what we're saying because the judgment is on their part, not ours. And I'm gonna tell you a story, and it's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be hilarious. It was fucking funny to me. And if you can't find the humor in this, I apologize. Well, I don't apologize. I feel sorry for you. I try not to feel sorry for you, but I apologize for the sorriness that is your fucking life. And I almost had to fucking, like, literally verbally break two people's skulls open. And I just walked. I just walked away. I was like, I can't believe you're talking to me like this right now. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock in New Orleans at a fucking bar. Here, I'm gonna paint you a picture. It's 8 o'clock. We in New Orleans. We at a bar. Okay, you got that part? We just wilding out. Just everything's fun. We just a good old time. And I'm gonna paint you a picture with my mouth, with my verbs, with my nouns, with my language, with my attitude. And I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you what happens in my life on a regular basis. And it's gonna really. Okay. Some people are gonna be irked by this. You're gonna say, "How dare they?" Other people are like, "Well, you deserved it." We'll see. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, what's up, Jane Doe? Ovarian cyst. Didn't I do this the other day for you, Jane Doe? Jane Doe, I already did this for you the other day. Why you asking me again? I'm not that drunk. Don't test me. You asked me this yesterday, and I answered your question. Why ask me again? Well, that's your problem, isn't it? You asked me such a serious question. What's going on with the ovarian cyst? If you really wanted to know, you would have hung around, or you would go repeat that last little lesson that I gave you. But you're gonna come here and ask me the same question? Get the fuck out of here. See, that's stupid. That's stupid dum-dum talk. Why would you ask me a question and leave, and then ask me again to repeat myself? Why do you want me to repeat myself? Is that right or wrong? I already gave you the information, and you think now you're being foolish. You're foolish, not me. You're asking me free online information. I already gave it to you. You asked me twice about some serious ovarian cyst information. I already told you about grapefruits. I already told you how to fix that shit. Fuck out of here. Jane Doe, you dead. What's that? It's a Jane Doe, you dead. You dead in my life. Get the fuck out of my room. Don't come back here.
I'm a yak. They call us yaks. You ever heard that? Like a lot of people think we're from like New Jersey, New York area. It's just like a neighborhood.
Am I wrong?
Uptown, yeah.
You asked me twice the same question. What are you, like fucking 4 years old? Are you foolish? Are you a child? You accept you want me to answer your question twice, like I'm fucking on your dime, like I'm on your fucking your time control. You're fucking retarded. See, now I'm gonna throw you in the retard bin. Get the fuck off my channel. Don't come back here. Change your name. Do what you gotta do, Jane Doe. You dead. Go hang out with John Doe. Don't hang out with Zen Atman. This is not for you. This is not the life you want. You want to fix your ovarian cyst? Listen to the last time you asked me, because I gave you the fucking answer completely, absolutely, 100%, 360 degrees. Don't come at me like that.
That's quick. Playing around, brother. I get you anything else, let me know.
I love you anyways. Who else is in here? What's going on? I'm gonna take my phone with me. I'll give you what happened, because it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. It's the dumbest shit ever. I think we've been here long enough. I'll tell you the story. So I'm in this bar, and there's this bartender who is just a fucking faggot. Period. I don't mean faggot like he sucks dick. I mean, he does suck dick, but he just sucks as a human being. But I try to be real nice to him. I try to be friendly with him. Right? So I'm making friends with this bartender, and these two people sit down next to me. And then I start having this conversation with this woman who has a beverage in front of her, and I say, can I try some of that? And so she pours it into a glass that was her glass. Okay, figure this out. She's sitting there. She pours some of her beverage into it because I said, can I try some of that? She's sitting there with her husband, and the bartender's across from us. The bartender don't like me to begin with. I already know this. He doesn't like anything. He doesn't like his own fucking body. He doesn't like what he looks like. He hates everything. I already knew this. Now, this woman with her husband pours me some of her drink, and she says, I wouldn't drink out of the straw. She says, I wouldn't drink out of the straw. I was like, well, is this your glass or is this someone else's? She's like, yeah, it's my glass. She's like, what, do you have herpes? You know, that's 8 o'clock. It's a joke. You got herpes? Now, the bartender rolls his fucking eyes at me and basically just shakes his head and rolls his eyes at me. And then her husband gets pissed as fuck at me. She's not mad at all. She knows it's a joke. I was like, well, what's the problem here? Do you actually have herpes? And she goes, well, no, absolutely not. Then what's the problem then? It was a fucking joke. And the bartender keeps getting more and more upset with me. And I see it. I say, I can see you getting mad at me. Why are you mad at me? Like, I didn't do anything. I didn't say shit. I'm just talking to this woman here. And I got two white knights trying to fight to see who can figure out how that woman can be, taken care of, because I've insulted her. But yet she's looking me dead in the face because I'm sitting right next to it and says, I'm not even offended. These two are offended. And I was like, why are you two offended? And they're like, we're not offended. All of a sudden, they close their tab out. This dude is like rolling his eyes. I'm not mad. I'm mad because you keep saying I'm mad. I'm like, no, you're mad because you're a faggot. You want to get fucked in the ass every night. That was my attitude, because I could see him. I could see right through his entire fucking being. And I could see this woman didn't have a problem. The other dude was mad. Her husband was mad because, like, obviously I'm better looking than he is. But I wasn't trying to fuck his wife. I would just make a joke about fucking drink. That's the funny thing is, she said, I wouldn't drink out of that straw. Well, what would you do with that softball pitch? If you're a comedian, if somebody says, I wouldn't drink out of that straw, wouldn't you take that joke to say, well, there must be a disease on there then? Are you a diseased woman? And I made a joke on it. And these two people got so pissed at me that I said, well, I gotta bounce out of here. I actually had to leave the place. And this is a place I regularly fucking hang out at. But this faggot fucking cunt dude was so pissed that I asked this girl if she had herpes. Who cares? I don't care what you got. I'm not worried about your diseases. I'm not diseased. You're diseased. And these people around you diseased. But I asked the question, and then I'm the fucking criminal, It was the dumbest shit ever. Am I wrong with this? Has anybody went through this kind of thing before? It was the most fucking ridiculous shit I've ever. I mean, well, no, I've dealt with more stupid shit, but that's what I deal with all the time. Like, what do you say to that? Like, don't drink out my straw. Okay, I won't drink out your straw. Why not? Isn't that the first thought you'd have? Don't drink out of my straw. Well, what's your problem with your lips? She poured her drink into a glass that she was already using instead of asking for a new one, and then told me don't drink out of her straw. You fucking serious? Is this bitch really serious? So I made a joke with it. She didn't have a problem. Her husband was like mad as fuck, and the bartender was mad as fuck. Fuck out of here. What are you talking about? Does this story make sense to anybody? Does anybody went through this kind of shit? Am I wrong? Am I in the wrong here? Because if you think I'm in the wrong, go ahead and get yourself out the room. And if you think I'm in the right, say word up, because I know what that feels like. Because it sucked. Because now I got a place I don't want to go. Yeah, Shaman, now I got a place I don't want to go, because if I see that dude, like, literally I wanted to tell him right to his face, like, you're a fucking flaming whore. And I want to punch you right in the fucking face. But it just so happens, you're employed by this, you're employed by this fucking business, and you fucking suck at everything. You suck dicks, you suck asshole, you suck at life. And I'm sitting here bringing light to the world. Yeah, it sounds like everybody there had herpes. And I'm sitting there like, I'm free reign. Look at me. My blood is pure. I'm so pure. I'm healing you right now just by telling you this. Because your dick got fucking weird shit on it, because your pussy's all fucked up. Don't blame it on me because I say it out loud. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Good.
What's up, Shaman Clown? Good to see you, man. It is. It's been. I mean, hey. Don't get me wrong. I had to go 12 minutes for a fucking joke. I had to go 12 minutes for a joke. But we out here just having a good old time. I'm plugged in right now. I gotta get home. I gotta take care of the puppy. But I'm gonna come back on here and like give me 1 hour. I'm gonna go home. I gotta get in the bike. Get home. Take the doggy out, and then I'm saying, you know. I know Shaman Clown knows what's up. Oh, Shaman, your daughter wants to say hi? Well, hello, little Shaman Clown daughter. How about next video? I'll chat with her, yes? Is that okay? Next video? We say hi? I'll keep my my swearing to a minimum and blessings to a maximum. Is that okay? Electric towel, always in the building. Zetetic Jim, you had it right on the button there. Yeah. People is not humans. Nah. But it is. It's amazing. It's like 85 degrees out. 85 degrees. The moon's out. We just, yeah. Yeah, I'll bring me one out. Don't worry. So check it out. Give me 35 minutes. I gotta get home. I gotta park the bike. I'm almost there. I gotta finish this drink. Let me finish this drink. Get home. Park the bike. Take the dog out, and then I'll talk to you guys. Yes? And then we'll have a good old time. I didn't mean to be blasting off on people. I just want to tell people a story about the weird shit that happens in my life. You can see me do 4 hours of a beautiful video, but then have one person just wild out some stupid ass fucking clownish ass bullshit. Like dumb assholes, you know? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You can't bring down this. I'm the rain man. You know? So I'll see y'all soon. Thank you for showing up. You can look at the red lights for a little bit. We're in the red light district right now. Well, I'm gonna see you in a little while. Thank you for hanging out and listening to the stupid story I gotta tell. And we're gonna have fun in like maybe like 45 minutes, okay?